Doesn't our president make you feel proud to be an American? There he is swimming with his cabinet with an AI photo. This is the current sitting president of the United States. Oh, look here. He's calling Hakeem Jeffries, the Democratic minority leader, nothing but a thug. Way to elevate the conversation with just purposeless insults. Great pun there. He has all the cards, you guys. I don't know if you noticed that on kind of this AI photo. Oh, it's a golden cartoon of our fake veneer golden president. This is what he's literally spending his time posting instead of helping solve prices for American citizens and get us out of the war he started. Oh, it's him next to Mount Rushmore. How cute. Not even looking the right way. It's not how you look at a monument, technically. One of the only pictures he can find of himself with Melania is her not even looking at him not looking at her. The other one's just of her. She rarely even poses with him. It's Donnie and King Charles. How exciting that is. One of them's got a bunch of medals that he gave himself, and the other one has a flag pin. Oh yes, I'm sure during Hussein Obama's term it was all algae in the water, and now it's clean water, thanks to what Trump did, of course. Who believes this? And then just American flag blue. It's not even a full thought, I don't think. This is a kooky man, and if you'd like to watch a slightly less kooky man host YouTube's first late night talk show, I'm Ben Gleib, and I'm hosting Good Night with Ben Gleib coming May 28th. You can subscribe at Good Night right here on YouTube. Already announced season 1 guests are Sophia Bush, Nikki Glazer, Bob Odenkirk, Craig Robinson, Jeff Ross, Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Shafali, Lori Gottlieb, Sex with Emily, Emily Morse. We have an insane, amazing lineup. Adam W., just really, really cool people in the world's first uncensored late night show. Please check it out at Good Night right here on YouTube. Or you can keep watching the President Truth a bunch on the lie-filled app TruthSocial that he called the truth, because you can define the truth these days by just calling stuff truth when it's blatant lies. But look, the president's busy distracting himself with cartoon and AI images of his own body, while his disapproval ratings in pretty much every category get much more disapproving. Cost of living, inflation, the economy, just lower. He's underwater on all of them. Even on his signature issue of the US-Mexico border, he's underwater. He's at 45%. On his number one issue, as low as 23% on cost of living issues. It is just an embarrassment, but he's got all the cards, according to that one Uno picture you saw. So that's always fun. And Republicans leading into the midterms are in trouble because their president is a kookaburra lounge, you know what I mean? He's a real odd duck and doesn't know how to focus on the war he started or on getting the strait opened back that was open before the war began, or on getting the price of gasoline down, or on doing any of the things he said he wants to do. Why? Because he's spending his time again typing funny stuff. So that's always good. Also doing a couple crypto deals in there, because there's this.
Now, 2 years into term 2, look what happens. His net worth goes from $2.3 billion to $6.5 billion. All of this is crypto in one form or another. He has become the crypto king, even though during Trump 1.0, he was against crypto. He thought crypto was kind of a scam, which it kind of is, as we know. So where did the money come from? He had $4 billion, he and his family, of profits. $3 billion of it came from crypto. And I will tell you, there are so many transactions here, so many structures. It made my head hurt even trying to understand it. So crypto all the way. Made some money from finance. This is Jared raising all of his money from the Middle East and the profits that are anticipated from it. And then there were also some benefits he got. For example, he raised the admission fee at Mar-a-Lago from $100,000 to $1 million. The money he took from the law firms and the other companies as part of his lawsuit campaign, the Qatari jet. But crypto is really what dominates the $3 billion that he added to his net worth.
Yeah. All right, so this is the point where all of these insiders know, these whales know, that Trump's about to put a coin out. Okay, so what do? They buy it up, and it skyrockets, go to the top.
Yeah.
Steve, so they go up. That's the profit that the billionaires and the insiders make. And then the public goes, oh, wait, look, it's going up. Well, they sell theirs, make all of their money, and then where are all those other poor suckers left, Steve?
Down here,
right there.
All the way down here. And they're out of pocket $4.3 billion for the privilege of doing that.
That's what you want, is your president running insider trading through crypto, which is not regulated like stocks are, so he can do it and help anybody he gives the heads up to that he's going to be dropping a meme coin, dropping all sorts of crypto endeavors, and screwing the average American just straight up. Not even just while in office through official capacity, but screwing people while in office and while he was running for office in unofficial crypto-based capacities. Really an impressive level of screwing the American people he's able to do. You gotta hand it to him, except you don't, but you will, and everybody does. Everybody does. While he gets to do all of his fun little things that a child would do if he was president, like putting a UFC fight on the White House lawn, or a monument, an arch bigger than all the other arches, or a golden ballroom. Because the president wants to dance the night away with anybody except his wife, who refuses to sit near him or look in his direction. So there's also that. But at least we can relax with a $9 cup of coffee, can't we? Did you hear what the Starbucks CEO said this week? I mean, he may as well just be building a golden ballroom attached to every Starbucks. Take a listen.
We've heard so much this year about the K-shaped economy. Fortunes for some Americans very different than for others. Is that not really something that's coming up in your sales?
You know, we're not seeing that in our business. What we're seeing is people, they want to have a special experience. And regardless of what your income level is, in some cases, a $9 experience does feel like you're splurging. And then what that means is we have to make it worthwhile, right? And then in other cases, people believe, well, this is a really affordable premium experience, because they're saying like, well, it's less than $10 and I get a really premium experience. So regardless of where you're stationed in those income cohorts, we want to make that experience worth your while. And
I love the way the guy used every term except for coffee. You realize it's ridiculous to say a $9 cup of coffee, so he says it's a $9 experience. If you're living in a different economic cohort, you mean if you're poor? You mean if you're middle class? You mean if $9 for a cup of coffee sounds ridiculous to you? Well, if you want the cohort and a wonderful experience and a connection with a barista. When's the last time you had a connection with a barista? Because for me, it's been a minute. They're nice folks. I've never just gazed into their eyes and said, can you just hold me? I'll try it, though. I am paying $9. I better get my snuggles worth. Again, you can subscribe to @GoodNight on YouTube and be one of the first to watch on May 28th. My first, and YouTube's first, late night talk show. Good Night with Ben Gleib. Let's make it a good night.
Hello, everybody. David Schuster here. Thanks for watching. If you found this reporting and commentary valuable, do us a favor and tap the like button. For more content like this, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. That way you'll be notified on your YouTube homepage when we drop a new video. If you are tired of corporate spin and want honest, people-focused news, click the join button below and be part of the fight for a better future. We wouldn't be here without your support. Stay informed, stay engaged, and thanks again for joining us.